How are you doing this beautiful Monday morning? Took a while for the sun to get up high enough to really be able to see anything, but we're gonna have rain all week according to the weather forecast, so I'm glad to even be able to walk right now. Been going for about 1.5 miles so far. Just turned around at the halfway point. Got Sam with me again this morning. Got him on a leash today. Been running into too many people out walking their dogs, and he just likes to check them out. I mean, he's harmless as he can be, but some of those dogs don't want to be checked out, so I figured I'd go ahead and leash him up. I want to teach him to listen better anyway, so this will help. He does pretty good for the most part. Just when he gets distracted by another animal, he's tunnel visioned. So we're gonna get him trained up the right way. I understand he's a couple years old, so hopefully he isn't untrainable at this point, but I think he's trainable. Come on, Sam, heel. I already finished recording this video, and then I remembered I forgot to tell you about something, so I'm interjecting this in the middle of the video. Yesterday, the wife and kids and I went to Rainbow Springs Park and had a great time there too. They have a great walking trail, so if you're in the area of Citrus County, Rainbow Springs has a beautiful walking area. And they also have a swimming area that is real challenging. I didn't get any video of the swimming area, but I'll tell you, it has, the whole area is like 8 feet of water. So there's really nowhere to rest unless you hang on to the dock area. But they've got a wide open space there that you can swim. And the water is, ooh, it's so cool. Let's just say it's cold. You jump in, it's a bit shocking, but it is so refreshing. And it is so beautifully clear. It's unbelievable. But I got some good swim workout yesterday on top of the morning walk. I haven't been doing my normal exercise routine because everything's still kind of a mess, but I'm getting there on getting that set up. But here's a little video footage of yesterday's walk before I continue the rest of this video. We're chasing waterfalls. So this is a little more motivation to get your walk in. You can get your walk in the afternoon too. The Rainbow Springs has this nice little walking trail. Go take a look at waterfalls. There was no waterfall though. Strange because it's been raining so much. We've had nothing but flooding around here. Is it raining or are those bugs?
Oh yeah, those are bugs.
Oh my goodness.
Look at over there. This natural springs coming
That's
up.
where it's like colorful and you can see through it, right?
Yeah, it's like,
Hey, we actually found a waterfall.
yay, that's good. Oh, ew.
There we go. So it's pretty cool. This place used to be a zoo type of thing, exhibits, but the animals are all gone now. Man, this is like a roller coaster for hiking. Except for when we're going uphill. You okay back there, Levi? So I gotta tell you, it is rough trying to do this from the data black hole I have been in for the past week. Between Verizon and Comcast, I'm literally going crazy. Yesterday's video took about 8 hours to upload. And I wasn't able to get to anywhere that they had Wi-Fi until late in the day. And that was when it finally finished, as I stopped at a bar down the street that has Wi-Fi. Come on. Come on, Sam. And I was able to finish it up there. So I'm sorry they're taking so long to get out to you. I still got a battle ahead of me on getting this data problem fixed. But I appreciate you guys continuing to come back and watch these videos for your morning motivation. Even if they don't hit first thing in the morning right now. There's always tomorrow that you can watch them. But I appreciate you guys for all the likes and comments. Speaking of which, I think it's looking like the next video is going to be talking about the meat review. And we did have some of it yesterday, but I don't want to ruin that for you. I'll just suffice to say that we're smiling. But I know I am still feeling the effects of eating those 2 donuts 3 days ago, because my guts are a little messy still this morning, getting better each day. But man, it is just not worth it. It is not worth it to eat any of that garbage. It's like I'd rather go hungry, which I've been doing a little bit of intermittent fasting. You'd think I'd have been able to, but I don't know. I think there's a psychological component to all this that mixes with social and other pressures that can make it difficult sometimes. And the best thing I can say is when you fall off the horse, you just got to get back up on and hopefully learn from your mistakes. Just because you fell off the horse doesn't mean you have to keep falling off the horse, at least not the same way you did the last time. But I promise you, you will see results if you stick with it and you maintain consistency on eating this diet. If you've been having gut issues like I had, or brain fog, or any of the other issues I've mentioned in many of my past videos, or some of the other people who have mentioned things that this diet has helped with. I got one gentleman that was telling me it helps him fight gout, which is the most common thing I'm told that I'll get from eating this diet. And I have eaten tons of meat and never had any symptoms of gout. But I'm looking forward to being able to maybe talk to some of these other people and ask about their experiences and how it's helped them, so that we can learn more and more about the benefits of this diet, because my body is just one example of what it's healed with the gut issues that were totally escaped. They totally escaped the ability of the doctors to diagnose for me, because there was no medicine they wanted to give me to treat it. And since there was no medicine they wanted to give me to treat it, they didn't have any suggestions. You'd think some doctors would know something about nutrition. But granted, since most of the nutritional information out there is sketchy at best, it's really not a surprise. But with all the information that's been coming out about carnivore diet and lion diet and meat diet in general, you would think they would start to take a little bit more notice, pay a little bit closer attention. I was pleasantly surprised when my doctor was supportive of my lion diet once he saw my blood work and discovered how I was doing it, because I was nervous about telling him about it, to be honest with you. Not really nervous, but I really didn't want to hear his input, because I was afraid he was going to shoot it down, and the last thing I needed was some negativity. But I was very thankful that he was supportive. So hopefully you have a doctor that's supportive of good health for you, and not just the option to feed you more pills. Come on, Sam. Heel. Well, I'm gonna get started working on those videos as much as I can. It's really hard. My computer isn't even set up yet where I do my editing at. I've been doing everything from my iPhone for the past week or so. But be patient with me, and I'll have those videos out for you just as soon as I can get them. Until next time, have a great morning. Eat right. Get up and walk. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, that's going to be another 3 miles under my belt.